We have already discovered two directions on the value architecture side, and in this video we'll explore the third one. In this direction, we will investigate whether eliminating or, at the opposite, adding a step in the value chain can lead to innovative value architectures. Removing or adding a step in the value chain will have a direct impact on costs and very often on the value proposition. Eliminating a step reduces costs and therefore the offer's price. For example, low-cost airlines don't serve meals on board as they are expensive and also imply cleaning costs. Another example is Beauty Bubble. This is a hair salon that has eliminated a major step in the value chain. The hair is not washed, the cut is done on dry hair with a specific technique. Imagine the impact that this step has on the value architecture. If you don't need water, you can set up the hair salon wherever you want, in a train station, in exhibition halls, every place where there is a lot of traffic and people spend time waiting for something. Thus, the Beauty Bubble hair salon is very small, only 8 square meters, so there is no room to sell products such as shampoos or other hair care. While hairdressers generally make a good margin on selling those products, it also takes a long time to sell them. So as a result, Beauty Bubble can offer a very attractive value proposition. 10 minutes guaranteed for a haircut for only 10 euros. By optimizing all the steps in the value chain and eliminating washing and selling products, Beauty Bubble can offer a cheap haircut while remaining profitable. On the other hand, adding a step in the value chain may change the offer and have an impact on costs. Let's come back to an example that we have already seen together in direction number 2, reducing customer hassles. Remember SafeChem, the German subsidiary of Dow Chemicals. SafeChem sells a chlorinated solvent, which is a highly toxic chemical product that is used to degrease metals. SafeChem has decided to no longer sell a product, but to sell a solution, the degreasing of metals. Remember that SafeChem has developed a safety container that you can see again on this picture. Once it has passed through the cleaning machines, the used solvent, owned by SafeChem, is collected in another container by the chemist, who then recovers it for reprocessing. As mentioned before, SafeChem offers a closed-loop solution. If we take a look at its value architecture, we can realize that SafeChem has added a step to the value chain, since SafeChem recovers the solvent for reprocessing. Thus, SafeChem has gone through what is called a linear economy, in which it would simply sell the product, to a circular economy, in which it takes the product back at the end of the life of the product. SafeChem can then reprocess, recycle parts of the solvent. This is sometimes called cradle-to-cradle economy, as opposed to cradle-to-grave. Another famous example of a cradle-to-cradle economy is Desso, a Dutch carpet tile producer. The majority of their carpets are used in offices. From 2007, Desso has followed a cradle-to-cradle product design principle, only using pure materials that can safely be upcycled, meaning recycled in a way that creates more value. A lot of products recycled today end up as products of lower quality. Recycle therefore becomes undesirable and in some cases a waste of time and money. At Desso, the yarn from the carpet will be depolymerized into a liquid that can be used to make high-value plastic or new yarn. So Desso is saving valuable raw material with this approach. I suggest you listen to the CEO of Desso, who explains this whole process much better than I do. Please use the following link, and while watching, I suggest that you think about the impact of cradle-to-cradle approach to the overall production costs. As you can understand from this video, the cradle-to-cradle approach adds a step to the value chain, recycling or upcycling, so this has a cost. However, this cost can be compensated by a lower subsequent cost of the raw material and therefore result in a lower overall cost. This is exactly what happens at Dassault. In 2009, 8 of the 10 biggest carpet manufacturers recorded considerable losses, and Dassault was one of them. By implementing cradle-to-cradle approach, Dassault's profitability went from 1% to 9%. This also shows that an emphasis on sustainability and environmental product can actually lead to better financial profit. So adding a step in the value chain doesn't necessarily result in an increase of overall costs. So to sum it all up, to illustrate this direction, I use 2 very different examples. Beauty Bubble as a company that has eliminated a step in the value chain, and Safecom and Dassault, companies that have added a step in the value chain. As always, you can ask yourself the following questions when exploring this direction number 10. How is this step in the value chain useful? Can you eliminate it? What will be the impact in terms of cost and therefore price? Could you add a step to the value chain? What would the result be? Would it lower the costs? Would it bring value to the client? So this was our 10th direction. Please join us for the next video on direction number 11, still on the value architecture side.